up, Fabs and Besties? I'm loving our new table, but I wouldn't mind a little ambiance, like maybe some lighting. And if I have more than 2 people come over, I'm kind of in trouble because my table only sits 2. So let's have a little fun with hot glue today. We need our table to be wider for when we have company and so we can have more stuff going down the center. This one is 4 inches. I think we can get away with 6 inches. I'm going to use leftover foam board and make the table the same way we did in our dinnerware video. However, if you do not wish to use foam board, you can always use cardboard instead, because we will be covering it with scrapbook paper. We will also be using thick, opaque glue sticks to create a candlelight feature and LED lights. This one has a count of 12 lights, so I will be making 12 candles. The first thing we need to do is build the table. So I'm going to draw a 6 by 8 inch rectangle. My ruler is 3 inches wide, so I just laid it down twice to get the 6 inches and then measured down 8. For the sides of my table, I did 6 by 5 inches. We're gonna need 2 of those. I placed the edge of my ruler right next to the line drawn, then using a sharp X-Acto knife, cut right next to the ruler. Once the 3 pieces have been cut out, let's go ahead and cover one side with paper. I'm using a glue stick to apply glue onto the scrapbook paper, place the foam board on top, leaving a little extra on the sides, cut around it, cut away the corners, then fold the paper over the edge and glue it down. So my edges are covered on 3 of the sides and one side is completely covered. Repeat for the other side of the table, then cover the piece for the top of the table. Once everything is covered, glue the sides onto the top of the table. Flip it over, cover the top and sides with more paper to make a super simple table. Measure the side of the battery pack, and mine is a little under 3/4 inches, so I think we would be safe in cutting a strip that is 1 inch wide. Measure the distance underneath the table. For me, that's about 7.5 inches, so I cut 2 strips that are 7.5 by 1 inch. Flip the table over and glue the strips about 1.5 inches from the sides. Adding some stability under the table, and you just need to make sure that it's wide enough that we can fit the little battery pack underneath. Let's go ahead and put the batteries into the battery pack. Turn them on to make sure they work. I take one of the glue sticks and we're gonna plan out where we want our candles to go by tracing around the bottom with a light colored pencil. I'm using a white one and I'm just kind of planning where I'm gonna put this candle. Since we have 12 lights, we need to make spaces for 12 candles. But don't forget, you have to place the battery pack under here, so leave space. Now let's make holes in the center of each little circle, and the holes just have to be big enough to run the LED lights through. Bend the wire of the lights to try to make it thinner, then feed it through the holes so the light comes out on the other end. Once all the lights are in place, it's time to make the candles. But you know what? I kind of want it to look like the candles are on something, so I cut a rectangle of foam board, cover it with paper. Let's remove all of the lights we just put in. Place the covered foam board on top. I'm gluing it down with just a glue stick. Turn it upside down and remake those holes. Then redo the lights. So it's going through 2 layers of foam board. Keep in mind, this is completely optional. You can just have the candle sitting on the table if you choose. Then take the glue stick and cut it into smaller pieces. you don't really want them too long. Mine are about 3/4 inches and under. We need to get 12, and I want them in varying heights. Once all 12 have been cut, I carefully use the end of my hot glue gun to melt a hole in the center. After making a cavity on one side, I flip it over and do the other side so it meets in the center and we get a little hole. And it needs to be just large enough for the LED light to pass through. I use the end of my glue gun to just sculpt it a little bit so it looks like a candle. Now keep in mind, we are working with hot glue, and hot glue is hot. You've been warned. Repeat for the rest of the candles. The taller the candle is, the more difficult it is to make that hole. So I only made a few tall candles. And it's okay if some of the candles are a little wobbly. We'll be able to straighten those up when we glue them onto the table. Once all of the glue sticks have been hollowed out, begin placing them onto the LED lights. So the light comes out the top of the glue stick handle. Repeat for the other ones. After I decide on the placement and pick out which candle should go where, I glue the light in place. I tried to keep my lights inside the candle, and then I just melted it in the front a little. If you wish to have yours above the candle so you see more of the flame, that's an option too. But I'm thinking that keeping them inside of the candle, we might get a nice little glow, and it might still look good when the candles are not lit. Now let's start gluing the candles onto the foam board. All right, that did take a minute to get everything positioned, but now that it's glued in place, let's go ahead and turn it on, and voila, it works! Let's glue the battery pack underneath, secure any loose wires to finish our table with flameless candles that actually glow. Oh yeah! Now we can set the table. I brought over our acrylic chairs from our Amazon haul, and I'm adding a few of our 3D printed glasses to make seating for 4 with a little ambiance. Thank goodness I made more of our printable plates from a previous video. Man, that was a lot of work, and my mom is gonna be here any minute. I better go get cleaned up. Let's see if we can apply this candle idea in another room. On a piece of foam board, I draw a 4.5 by 9 inch rectangle, then 2 6 by 4.5 inch rectangles. Actually, let's double that up and get 2 4.5 by 9 inch walls and 4 that are 6 and 4.5 inches. Cut them out, stack and glue them together so each one has double the thickness. Cover them with paper, glue the shorter ones onto the ends of the larger one. Let's set this to the side and cut a 9 by 1 inch strip, cover it with paper, make holes and add the candles. I think I'm doing a little better this time. You know what they say, practice makes better. I added a little dribble of glue going down the front so it looks like melted wax, and I make sure you can see a tiny bit of the light so we're gonna get a nice shine in our photos, hopefully anyway. Once everything has been glued in place, I cut 2 3.5 by 9 inch rectangles, a 9 by 4 inch rectangle, and 2 4 and 2 3/4 inch rectangles. I cover them with white paper. I cover the front and top edge of each side with tape. The largest piece that goes on the bottom will only need the top covered. I glue the 2 smallest pieces onto the ends of the largest piece. If you're worried that the tape is going to stop it from sticking together, I use my X-Acto knife to lightly score a few lines, giving the glue a little something extra to hold on to. Then glue them onto the side. Now it should be a little raised we should have about 3/4 of an inch, but you know what? I forgot to subtract the width of the foam board, so it's gonna be a little short. No, I should have did an inch. No worries, let's just line it up at this top corner so these edges are all flush, and you can see there's a little bit of space underneath. Repeat to add the other side to make a shiny tub with a little space left underneath. Let's glue our candles onto the back edge. Then we were supposed to glue the battery pack underneath. But yeah, your girl got her measurements off, so we have to figure this out. We cut the sides at 4 2 3/4. We should have cut them at 4 2 1/2. Then it would have worked. I'm going to go ahead and glue the battery pack underneath, then glue the whole thing into our little box here. And you can see that it's raised, but not a ton, so this isn't going to be so bad. I need to cut a little notch for the wire. Bear with me, we are making this up as we go. It's a crafting adventure. Now we can glue this in place. Measure the height. Cut a piece of foam board to fit in front. I'm going to cover it with paper, glue it onto the front, glue on wire, beads, and buttons to add a few details, and complete our candlelit tub, where our doll can have a few relaxing moments before her guests arrive. Thank you for joining us while we made flameless candles that glow. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time.